Next Level Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. Let's talk about getting your first 100 subscribers. I just crossed that milestone. I want to share with you how I finally did it. Share a few things with you, so stay with me. Make sure you watch this all the way through to the end. Got some extra tips, PowerPoints, something off the script you do not want to miss. What's coming up? Let's get into it. If you're watching this right now, that's right, we are Next Level Live. Great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, everything we need for that next level life. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. So come on in, doing it live just like that. Gotta set it up. We're gonna talk about 3 things that helped me to get that first 100 subscribers, and I'm celebrating. So let me just relax and come on in, doing it live. Check it like that. If you're watching this on the replay, you probably got real lucky because I don't plan to have a replay of this version. I plan to have something that I'm going to edit down for a final version, so you'll be able to watch that. But let's just do that. Let me check behind the scenes. Come on in. Yeah, we're doing it like that. Doing it just like that. So this is how I'm going to do it, family. Getting ready to increase everything. We're starting to expand a little bit. This right here, this live stream, if you come in and catch this live, I'm going to do it in a few segments. The first one is what we've just done, kind of open up for those who do come in live. For example, I've got the live chat. It should show up. There it is right there. So, we can come through and chill out in the chat, see what's going on with that. Then I'm going to go through my main course because, like I said, I'm putting together a final version of this so that I could have it as a final video celebrating getting your first 100 subscribers. So I'm doing that. I'll go through some points and I'll have another break and another segue where I'll break away and we'll come back and see who's in the chat. But I'm excited about the fact that I could finally pin some comments. I can do things just like that, make it all enjoyable. And again, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this for the replay, but I will have a final version so that we could use. So I am excited and I am ready. If you're ready to get this thing going, let me hear you say, I am. Doing it just like that. And because I'm not gonna do a replay, I'm gonna hang out for a minute. Stevon, Next Level Mindset, hanging out. You hear that? Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up for my first few pointers of this power talk. All right, check 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Just like that. All right, let me take this off and then we're gonna segue from this one. Next Level Live. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And just in case this is being played on the replay, hit the timestamps. You could jump around. I might have decided to keep it for some reason. And part of this is you get to see how I create content behind the scenes. I use OBS, by the way. So we're going to get into this and keep this thing going. Like I said, if you are watching live right now, thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. Doing a few things. We're talking about my first 100 subscribers, sharing with others how did I do it, how did I finally do it. So I'm going to go through some things on that, and I'm just celebrating. I want to hang out with family. So I got my live chat. Put me something in the chat if you feel like it. If not, that's cool. I'm getting used to how the big timers do it, how they pin their chats. So it's been a while. It's been a while, and like I said, I don't know how exactly I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to segue into it. So this is our first segment. The first segment is me just coming in live, maybe checking the chat, checking behind the scenes, letting you know that you are in the right place for 100 subscribers. How did I do it? I just want to share my experience. Maybe that could work for you. So let me get right into that. Make this segue into that. So you get a chance to also see how I create content. So this is pretty cool. So and remember, there's going to be another little segment that I'll come back. We'll come back to the chat again during that segment. We'll do it like that. All right. So let's come from here. All right. So if you're watching this video, you're probably someone who has your own YouTube channel. Maybe you just started, been on YouTube for a while. I want to share with you how I got my first 100 subscribers. And if it worked for me, I know it will work for you. That's what we're going to be talking about. Your first 100 subscribers. How did I finally do it? So the first thing that I did, I made sure that everything that I did on my channel was what I call subscriber friendly. Something that is in line with what I was doing maybe when those first few subscribers, when they first signed up, making sure that it's subscriber friendly. And most of the time you can look at the videos that you've recorded. You can go back and you can check your analytics and you can see which one of those videos brought in the most subscribers. So think about that in your channel. What can I do to make sure that everything that I post on my channel is what they call subscriber friendly? And then the computer system will line me up with those who are a positive impact, or that I can make a positive impact with, and who are a positive fit for the content that I have. So making sure that everything that I do on my channel is subscriber friendly. For example, I started doing shorts. When shorts started getting popular, I just wanted to make sure that all of my shorts lined up with what my subscribers signed up for. In my case, music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation. So that's the first thing that I would suggest. In order to get that first 100 subscribers, how did I do it? The first thing I made sure is that everything that I did on my channel is subscriber friendly, that it lines up with something that in the topic, and not necessarily a limiting niche or niche, but that it lines up with what my subscribers signed up for. That's number one. The second thing that I've done is I made sure that I was consistent. I mostly want to share with you tips for consistency. For example, those times when you really feel like recording, the editing and all the work you put in, go ahead and get it done. I remember those times when I was recording, setting up different sceneries, doing different things. All those times when I really feel like recording, that's the best time to do it. The tips for being consistent. Being on that consistent schedule. There's times when I would record a video on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then only upload one for Friday, and only upload that one for the Friday. So maybe doing things like that could help you as well. Making sure that you're consistent, not only on your upload schedule, but also across your whole brand. So definitely being consistent, doing the things, and mostly what that's going to amount to, for me, it came to the point of just believing in you. Believe in yourself. Be consistent. Those are a few tips for consistency to get your first 100 subscribers. Now, before I go to number 3, thank you to all of my subscribers, all my family, all of you viewing, leaving comments, the cash apps, donations, investments, all of that means a lot. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, subscribe, hit that bell and be the first to get my next video. Join the family. I'm going to check the live chat and see what we got going on. And like I said, it's been a while. I am excited about this. I'm doing kind of like 2 in 1. I'm celebrating my subscriber celebration. We just celebrated our 100 subscribers. That's right, family. We did it. You and me, we did it. 100 subscribers. That's one of the toughest milestones for most content creators. So I'm doing that. And I'm also creating behind the scenes a piece of content that I'll use later on. Because this right here, I may not leave it up. Definitely, I'll probably put it to private mode. But this is for kind of building my community, building my family, and just wanting to do this more and more. So definitely drop me a chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And definitely, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Did we get to that part? Yeah, we did. I did say that. That's part of what we're going to be talking about in a minute. Going into that third way to get to 100 subscribers. So like I said, most of this will probably be taken out. Definitely doing a final version that I'll use for my final version on the topic of getting your first 100 subscribers. And while I'm in this break and I see that I have a few people watching, this is really about us. I didn't do this on my own. This is really about us. You took the time to press that subscribe button. You saw something of value and you invested. So thank you. So as a bonus point, and I may just keep this as a clip, as a bonus point to getting your 100 subscribers, make sure that you realize that they are real people. These are people who have invested in you. Thank you for investing in me. You will not be disappointed. And before I finish this out on the third point, stick around because I do have some extra things. Let me go back to the live chat. Make sure I don't want to miss anybody. because part of what I'm doing is building family, hanging out. Rhino, RG in the house. I see you, Rhino. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Rhino said, when was your first video? My first video was in 2013 when I first started my channel. That's when I made my first video. 2013. I think it was like keyboards. I was doing keyboard lessons, maybe some jazz. And I just really didn't know what I was going to do with my channel. But yeah, that was my first video. If that's the one you're talking about. Now, my first one on my relaunch was how to make a powerful restart. That's when this pandemic hit. Everybody was on lockdown and everything. So I said, I got to get started. And what major way could I get started except for how to make a restart? So that was my first one, restarting. Back, Rhino. RG Games in the house. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, that was my first one, restarting. How to make a powerful restart. What do we do to get back going again? So no doubt, man. Good to see you in the stream. I'm excited today about this. And so that I can hang out with y'all a little bit more. Let me go ahead and wrap. Let me go ahead and finish this up. I'll be back with you, Rhino. We're going to chat a little bit again. Hang around, man. Go ahead, chat again. Make sure I didn't miss nobody else. So let's get back into this. The third way that I've learned to get those first 100 subscribers is to find creative ways to ask for it, right? Some of us, we don't feel worthy enough to ask. What I've learned in my channel is just to go ahead and ask for it. I wouldn't necessarily suggest as soon as the video opens, you're asking for a subscriber, because some of the people, they don't know you. You're new to them, they're new to you. So I would say find a way later on, kind of like what I did in this video, in that first break. After I was thanking my first subscribers, I was saying if you're new, then subscribe for great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation for you. It could be for the highest top level gaming, for the highest top level mechanics, whatever. Give them a reason to subscribe. But for me, I have found creative ways to just ask for it, making sure that they know what they're subscribing for. Keeping in mind, these people are real people. They've subscribed to you. They want to know, why should I subscribe? So that's the third way that I've learned to put in my channel to get those first 100 subscribers, is to find ways to ask for it. And a lot of times for me, I just had to realize that I was worthy of it, putting together the powerful information, putting together those things that means a lot to me, making sure that I'm subscriber friendly, like we talked about in point number 1, and just asking for it. So think about that in your channel. How can you find creative ways to just ask for those to subscribe? And you can simply say, for more just like this, make sure you subscribe. Something like that. Now, I do have some extra PowerPoints, pro tips, and things like that I want to share with you. If you've enjoyed this so far, do me a favor, hit that like button. The algorithm signal will let others know this video and view this video. Let them know it's worth watching if you hit the like button. Thank you. So the first tip that I want to share with you as a bonus point, it mainly deals with the idea of subscriber counts rising and falling. I was even joking around with my man RG, Rhino Games. We was talking about how I was right there at 100, but every now and then those subscriber counts would dip, and I was like, man, I hope this does not dip under 100 before I do this video. But just keep that in mind. Sometimes subscriber counts rise, sometimes they fall. Some people will sign up, and then there will be other times when robots will come in, like artificial intelligence, different bots people set up. They may subscribe to you, and then their systems will be detected by the YouTube system, and then they'll be deleted, which will make your subscriber go down. So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged if you lose subscribers. That's just a part of it. Subscribers counts, they rise and they fall. So that's the extra point. The second point that I want to share as a bonus point is answering all those comments. At the time of this recording, I answer every comment and I respond to every comment. Something that has helped me with my subscriber counts, because when other people see that you take the time out of your schedule to respond to them, that makes them feel more motivated to join your family, to join your clan, to get or be a part of your community. So definitely respond to every comment. At the time of this recording, I respond to every comment and give them a heart, or you can even pin the comment to, but yeah, that's part of it. Respond to every comment that people make on your channel. because that means a lot to them as well as to you and to your community. That is the third thing that has helped me as a bonus point to increase my subscriber counts, getting those first 200, 100, 1,000, whatever it is for you. For me, it's my 100 subscriber. For you, it could be something more. But yeah, that's an extra bonus point that I want to share with you. Getting those first 100 subscribers. Answer every comment. And most of the time, it's about being in that learning process. For example, for me, it's about I had to learn that to get those subscribers, the system needs to detect that your videos and that your content is worth watching. And a lot of times it's about how many views are you able to get on your channel. There's a lot of things about getting those proper views. I want to share this video with you right here, how I get my first 50,000 views, how you can get your first 50,000 views. I think that would be a great video for you to watch next. So check that video out. See me over there. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe as you haven't done so. Grab a copy of my books and my music on the Amazon site. Stay blessed, stay positive. I'll see you on the next level. Peace. All right, now if you're watching live, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. That's just how I do my recording. Stay with me. I want to hang out with you for a minute. So now what I'll do, I'll go back later and I'll take that and I'll orchestrate a precise video and you'll be able to say you was a part of it. So no doubt. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay. Rhino said I was gonna watch your piano lesson, but I saw live. Flex the bicep. No doubt, no doubt. You know, I originally had it set for 6:45 this evening, but I forgot about another event that I've got going on. So I said, you know what? Why not just go ahead and be spontaneous? Go ahead and do it early. And like when you're small, most of the time when you're live, you don't get a lot of viewers anyway. So that's why I'm grateful for whoever you all three, whoever these three are watching me. 300, that's 300, my bad. Whoever this 300 is right now watching, thank you. Because most of the time when you're small starting out, you don't get a lot of views. So, but yeah, definitely Rhino RG, thank you for skipping out on that piano lesson. You can go back and catch that anytime, right? But you probably would not see this because I might take it down and make it private. Or I might keep it up for the replay. Let me know in the chat. You want me to keep this up for us to watch later on as a replay? Or should I just keep this and make it private and go ahead and do what I'm going to do anyway, which is make a final replay version? So we'll do it like that. What else we got on here? Most definitely go check out that video I have pinned to the pinned comment. I have a few things pinned there. What I wish I knew when I first started my channel. Check that one out. And come hang out with me. And of course, if you haven't done yet, make sure you do subscribe so that you can stay up with what I'm doing and we can definitely build a family. So, you know, you definitely get great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation. So subscribe, hit that bell, and be the first to get my next video. Definitely would love to have you as part of the family. Do that. So what are we gonna do, family? What are we going to do? Do I hang out for a little while? Let me check my mind frame, make sure I got everything I need for that content. Like I said, I usually do, this is something that I would do anyway, behind the scenes creating my content, but I said, why not go live, let you see how I create my content, part of my content creation process. So this is part of how I do it. It's part of how I do it. So I got my intro, I got my segues, my bonus points. So I've got everything I need for my final version. So I'm just hanging out. So thanks again to my man Rhino Games RG. Thank you for stopping by, man. I really appreciate that. No doubt. That means a lot. And you know, a lot of times people stop by and they don't sign in. I used to wonder why people don't comment. You know, you have to sign in. So whoever you are, who maybe you didn't sign in, thank you for stopping by too. Appreciate you. Well, hey, got something from my man Sean Kennel over at Think Media. He says, be brief, be bright, be fun, and be done. So I think I'm about to be done over here. So again, I want to say thank you all for stopping by. I've got the content that I need for my final video. Be looking out for that. Can't wait to share that with you. So again, I want to do this more often. When you see this, let me know in the comment section or in the chat. Maybe I'll keep it. What's the best time for you? I want to do this more often. But other than that, remember, there is no God outside of us. There's only God within us. And with that, we are unstoppable. All things possible. Nothing that needs to be done in our lives that together we cannot do. I'll see you on the next level. Peace.